National Safe Boating Week, and many will be getting on the water this Memorial Day weekend. ABC 15's Amanda Kinsen is live with the Freedom Boat Club today to share with us a few things to keep in mind.
That's right. 'Tis the season for getting out on the water, and you know there are a lot of things that go into being on a boat. And we're here with Karen Berry with the Freedom Boat Club with all of our boating safety needs, right?
That's right. This is one of the most important weeks of the year for boaters, or it should be anyways. Boating safety and keeping it safe out on the water for their families, your friends, your surroundings, and it's going to be super busy on the water this week, so we just want to make sure that everybody keeps really safe out there.
Yeah, so what do they need to know? What do they need to have?
Well, boating safety to me starts way before you even get on the water. You know, first of all, you should know about boating safety. Take a boating safety course, which you can do free courses online. You can do them in person. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Make sure you have the right equipment on your boat. You know, you need to have anchors. You need to have life jackets that are going to fit the people that are going to be on board. You're going to also need to have your flares, your registrations, dock poles, paddles. So there's a lot of things that need to be on the boat before you even take off. So that's the first part of safety to me, is getting the stuff on the boat that you really need.
Yeah, you almost need to do an inventory check. So like this is an anchor, for example. If I get on a boat, where do I find that?
Well, we keep the anchor in the back part. We also usually have two anchors, so just in case, you know, you lose one or one gets caught up, or maybe if the wind's blowing a certain way, you might need to anchor on both ends just to keep you steady in one spot. So we keep them stored in the compartments. We keep our throw cushions and fire extinguishers, you know, readily available so that you can grab them easily. Whistles are really important to have, some kind of sounding device, a horn, you know, if you have that, or a whistle, just, you know.
Yeah, because if you get into trouble, you're going to want someone to hear you.
Exactly.
We might have to get the whistle out later to wake everybody up.
And the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources is holding courtesy boat inspections this weekend. From 10 until noon on Saturday, you can head to the Johnny Kazi Landing in Horry County to take advantage of the offer. On Sunday, you can go to Easterling Landing in Darlington County during the same time. Boaters who get the inspection and are not in compliance with safety regulations will not be ticketed. Instead, boaters will have the opportunity to correct the problem before they launch their boat. It's National Safe Boating Week, and many will be getting on the water this Memorial Day weekend. ABC 15's Amanda Kinsen is live with the Freedom Boat Club today to share with us a few things to keep in mind.
That's right, yeah, and before you get out on the water, you need to check your boat, and we're with DNR this morning, too. One of the most important things you need?
Life jackets. Yep, yeah, that's probably the single most important thing you need on a boat, just because, unlike a car accident, if you get in a car accident, you step out, you're able to step on solid ground, something happens to you, you're injured, or just for safety reasons, the weather pops up, comes up on you, or you have to get in the water. Life jackets will keep you floating.
Yeah.
And they are the single most piece of equipment we have.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different kinds too.
There are, so yeah, absolutely. So these are the standard ones, the bright orange, you know, standard. They do what they're supposed to do. They keep your head out of the water. You can buy them in these big packs. They're great to have. They're U.S. Coast Guard approved. And the one I'm wearing here is an inflatable life jacket. So if I do happen to fall in the water, this will inflate, or I can pull the little cord on the bottom and it'll inflate.
Yeah.
You've got a more comfortable life jacket on.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that when we do put these types of life jackets on, that we zip them up and we buckle them up. Yep. And then once we get that, we want to make them snug. And I know this one's a little big on you, but we want to make it snug so it's not overbearing, but it's snug to keep you afloat.
Right, yeah, because otherwise what happens is
it slips right off.
Yeah.
So yeah, but a lot of these, we see a lot of people walking or running in the waterway, and they don't zip them up. They have to be zipped up. All these life jackets, they're designed to be buckled and zipped.
So there you go. Have your life jacket, zip, buckle, and the whistle too.
And the whistle too.
The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources is holding courtesy boat inspections this weekend. From 10 until noon on Saturday, you can head to the Johnny Kazi Landing in Horry County to take advantage of the offer. On Sunday, you can go to Easterling Landing in Darlington County during the same time. Boaters who get the inspection and are not in compliance with safety regulations will not be ticketed. Instead, boaters will have the opportunity to correct the problem before they launch their boat. It is National Safe Boating Week, and many will be getting on the water this Memorial Day weekend. ABC 15's Amanda Kinsey is live with the Freedom Boat Club today to share with us a few things to keep in mind.
That's right. Yeah, we talked about some stuff this morning, and I know with the Freedom Boat Club, you have everybody go through a safe boating course, which is super important. And if somebody does get into trouble, well, there are ways to get them out, and that's kind of where you come in too.
Absolutely, we help Freedom out a good bit. But what we do is think about us as AAA for your car, but we're AAA on the water. So whether you have a membership with us or you don't have a membership, we'll help you either way. And your membership's good the East and the West Coast. And it's simple. It's $165 a year. We can that covers towing, going aground, jump starts, if you run out of gas, oil, anything like that. So it gives you a peace of mind if you go out on the water that you know that there's somebody 24/7, 365 that'll come take care of you.
That's funny, jump starts. That's the stuff that I never even really thought about, but it does happen on the water, just like
absolutely,
on land.
absolutely.
And you guys offer one of those free boating courses too, like a free one.
Yeah, they do through our corporate, which is Boat US. So BoatUS.com. We're affiliated, of course, owned by Geico, but it's a free course, and I think a lot of the Freedom Boat Club members take that, are required to take it, and as well as their hands-on training that they have to do as well.
And that makes such a big difference, right? Like, people need to know what they're doing before they get out on the water.
Exactly, and that's where they all start.
Yeah, and so you can, look it up at home too. Before you ever take a boat out, learn how to use it.
Absolutely.
The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources is holding courtesy boat inspections this weekend. From 10 until noon on Saturday, you can head to the Johnny Causey Landing in Horry County to take advantage of the offer. On Sunday, you can go to Easterling Landing in Darlington County during that same time. Boaters who get the inspection and are not in compliance with safety regulations will not be ticketed. Instead, boaters will have the opportunity to correct the problem before they launch their boat. Thank you, Chrissy. It is National Safe Boating Week, and many will be getting on the water this Memorial Day weekend. ABC 15's Amanda Kinsen is live with the Freedom Boat Club today to share with us a few things to keep in mind.
That's right, yeah, and there's actually a brand new boating law that you might not know about, so this is kind of important. So Karen, tell us, what do people need to know?
That's right. In April, they passed a federal law that all boats that are under 26 feet would have to have a lanyard on them at all times while underway. So this is the lanyard switch, and it's actually a kill switch. So you hook it to you can hook it to your belt or put it around the wrist or whatever. But if you step too far away from the boat, then it pulls it loose and it actually kills the motor on the boat, so that if the boat doesn't take off and you're stuck in the water. So the only way that you can get the boat to start again is to put it back on. So that's just a safety mechanism, and it is a new law that took effect in April. So everybody that's out on the water, hook that lanyard up to you.
Yeah, because people will be out there too, checking to make sure you've got everything. We talked about those courtesy boat inspections that DNR is doing, and also some of the main stuff that we've talked about are the life jackets, and then this is like a little kit of stuff that you need too, right?
That's right. We always have a good little first aid kit with just the bare necessities that you may need out there. There's flares in case you get stuck and need to send out an emergency signal. Of course, you always want to have your registrations, and we also have throwables and life jackets and just all the good safety stuff that you need on board before you even take off.
And the phone, that's a big one too.
That's right.
Connor.
Yep, and the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources is holding courtesy boat inspections this weekend. We've got a list of them for you on our website, WPDE.com.